Seth.
Yes, it's a complex situation, isn't it, really? I get kind of the impression WWE is not his biggest fan right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy because the support from the fans is there.
Yeah.
It just seems like the way they book him and you know, the way they treat you doesn't really seem like the way you would treat someone that you're respecting and you're valuing right now, which is an incredible shame. I think Undertaker is keen to work with him. It's a fresh opponent for him. You know, something, and that's what you should be working towards these days. You should be looking at your older, more established talent and trying to actually help the younger ones, give them a match that actually they can make a name out of. But, you know, how many people have really had a casket match with the Undertaker? It's not like a massive list. I mean, I know it's a match that is like iconic with the Undertaker, but you know, to get on that is a great list that the players will do. So I think Rusev can do very well with that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not expecting him to win the match or anything, but it's still a big privilege to be there. So obviously we've got that match coming up. It's difficult because you think about it, mate. You think Rusev's been getting over with the fans, and he's going to go in against the Undertaker. Like, were WWE looking at it from a standpoint of we don't want Rusev to get cheered? I don't know what the thinking was, and Jericho, of course, was definitely playing the heel. When his tweets went out, so yeah, difficult to say. Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Matt, of course, the actual Royal Rumble itself, 50 participant Royal Rumble. This is going to go on for a while, I suspect. Any favourites for you going into this, off the top of your head? Is it odds on Daniel Bryan for you?
Yeah, I will say Daniel Bryan is an incredible favourite to go all the way in this thing, and you're going to get a good reaction in there. And he's going to get a negative reaction to whoever throws him out. So I hope they pick the right guy for that job if it happens.
Yeah, a lot of people expecting Carly to be showing up there as well, and of course Jinder and all the rest of it to have a big part in it. But we'll see. And of course, the other big matches coming up. Of course, we're going to get AJ Styles Nakamura, the second part of that. I mean, a lot of people were saying there's no way they'll do a title change out there, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, Matt. I mean, they seem to be getting... I mean, this Saudi Arabia thing, by all accounts, they're getting approximately around 20 million quid here. So, you know, I mean, I don't think it would be a huge shot. I mean, I don't think it's impossible not to see a title change out there, Matt. What do you think?
They've gone all out for this thing, you know. They brought in... It's to say, like, they wouldn't be a title change. I can't believe it, because why would you go out of your way to bring the Undertaker in? I mean, that is more important than a title change. Get him to show up at the event. So I feel like a title change is almost guaranteed. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say a title is going to change out there, and it's not going to be the Intercontinental title, and it's not going to be the US title, so you can make your mind up which one of the others.
Yeah. So for you, Matt, Shinsuke, is this his opportunity? Is it in Saudi Arabia that he claims the belt? He does a heelish thing and wins, or do you think they'll run with that a bit longer?
It's a great opportunity, you know. I would be a fan of that. I would want to see that. I mean, I feel like it's a fresh direction now with his heel character, and it makes kind of almost perfect sense because we know these guys can put on great matches. So, you know, why not go to a third match as well? If AJ wins again, that's it. That should be the end of this feud. But I want to see this go on a bit longer. Yeah,
absolutely. I think this could be the one that Shinsuke... I think there's more chance of Shinsuke winning than there is Roman. That's for me. Even though Roman is the odds-on favourite here going into this one. And that's the next match we're going to talk about, Matt. A lot of fans are saying it can't get any worse after what we saw at WrestleMania. Probably can't. I mean, the thing is, Saudi Arabia fans, they might be more into it, to be honest with you, because they don't get WWE there much. So the response might be a little bit more welcoming, shall we say, for this match. And, you know, you never know, Matt. They actually might cheer Roman. You know, I mean, they might go the right way. I don't really know. It's really hard to tell what the crowd are going to be like at this one because they just haven't been there. And I can only gauge from some of our listeners, but by all accounts, the one thing they'll guarantee is no matter if they're heel or face, they're always going to cheer one of their own. So if there's a guy coming from that direction, by all accounts, even though it is Saudi Arabia, our good friend Raj says that there is still a massive amount of support for somebody like Jinder. So, you know, expect something. Maybe he may win that belt at Saudi Arabia. I don't know. Maybe that's the plan. I have no idea. Maybe there's a way around where they can do that, but that'll be interesting going forward. And of course, we've got the cruiserweight belt added there now as well, Matt, and all the belts are being defended. We've got a ladder match going on. I mean, it just looks like one of the best. Is there any chance, Matt, this might outdo WrestleMania?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, they really do go all out for WrestleMania. I mean, I know they've pulled out some of the big names that they've done, but I don't think there will be surprises like there was at WrestleMania. Right. I don't think that we will be stunned by minute decisions. I mean, it's interesting you said what the cruiserweight part's going to be there. Is that Mustafa Ali again? Is he back in that?
No, they're putting. It's not him. No, I thought it was going to be. No, it's not him. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's not him. I thought they were going with that because of where the geography of it, really, but they haven't. But another match, Matt. What about Triple H and John Cena? Because that. I mean, I know to a lot of people it might not be a big match in our eyes now, but it is kind of a big match because I haven't seen these two guys one-on-one for a long old time, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. I hope it's not something small like it was at WrestleMania, but I've got a feeling, you never know. If they do go on this path of John Cena, could it be into the storyline, Matt, where he just can't pick up a victory for a while? I don't know. But they could play to that and give Triple H a victory here. I don't know, but I think that would be quite a good match. I've got quite a lot of anticipation into that one, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, it is a good matchup. It's two kind of guys who, if you're going to sell a huge wrestler down like this, you want them on the card. You want Triple H there, you want John Cena there. But by having this match, it really doesn't matter too much who the winner is either, because they're not really tied into any feuds or storylines. They come and go as they please. So it's almost like more of a match just to watch, just because you enjoy wrestling. You're going to watch this because you like John Cena or you like Triple H, and you just want them to be two people without any of the fluff. None of this backstory or story, anything going into this. You just want to see who's going to win the match.
Yeah, which should help really. Everything. Well, I've seen some pictures from the where it's taking. Of course, they're expecting around 50,000. I know it's an open it's an open stadium, which is going to give the presentation a sort of unique look, I think. But yeah, I mean, just looking at what they're shipping over there, Matt. I mean, they're not exactly doing a small feat. This looks like it's going to be a lot of production there, from what I've been told. And the kind of money WWE are getting for this is no small thing by all accounts. There's a real big chance here, an opportunity here for WWE to do very well in this market, no doubt about it. Obviously, last year they tried with India. They actually ended up cancelling one of the nights because ticket sales were that far down. But obviously Saudi Arabia, Matt, they've managed to, somebody's taken a huge interest here, haven't they, to pay, that kind of whack for it. So I'm intrigued. I really am, not just because of the show, but just how they're going to present it, how the fans are going to react. It just seems like a little bit alien to the norm WWE thing. It's somewhere new that they haven't been for a long time. In fact, the last time they went there, Matt, you'll remember that famous interview with The Undertaker and Vader.
Yeah.
Does that feel fucking fake now? So, and poor old Vader, of course, Vader got locked up for that. So, that was the last time. That was, of course, 1997. So, long old time ago, really. So the fact that they're back there with this machine does show that there's a love for it, obviously. But I'm intrigued to see what the whole show will be. And I don't know. I mean, I think some of the matches, like Roman and Brock, could be better than the WrestleMania match that they had, just on crowd reaction alone. And the only way they can outdo WrestleMania, like Matt said, is a surprise. And the surprise would have to probably come in the form of the Royal Rumble winner. The only thing I'll say about that Royal Rumble, Matt, I wish they would actually say the winner gets a title shot or the winner gets this or something. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's nothing. What is on the line for this thing? I mean, have you heard anything?
No, I mean, I haven't heard what the actual reward is for winning, but you would hope that there would be a title match, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And considering they just had their superstar Shake Up, you'd hope that the winner can choose whichever title on
Yeah,
that show.
I'm hoping so. Yeah. And Matt, a lot of people are saying that because WWE are going all out for this, they're going to bring in a few legends for this Rumble. I would probably say that is likely because there is 50 spots. There's more likelihood of them doing that. Any names cropping to your head at the moment?
Oh, you know, we've already said some of them, you know, but it would make sense, wouldn't it, for Great Khali to be there?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure how much action that's going to bring to the Rumble, but you can imagine something like that going on. That's the best thing about Royal Rumble, isn't it? The surprise. I mean, I would be kind of put on the spot now to name quite a few, because there's just so many people out there I'd love to see come back into that ring.
Yeah. Well, shows the evil intentions that DX1's put about Mohammed Hassan. I doubt that. But Mohammed Hassan, yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you're looking from that community of wrestlers that used to be there, you know, my God, there have been a pool, but they've all had the same sort of gimmicks, you know. Somebody said that they have approached Rikishi about doing the Sultan gimmick. That would be adventurous if WWE going down that route, wouldn't it, Matt? If he comes out as that. But also, of course, who's the other guy? Tiger Ali Singh. You remember him as well? Yeah. So they always have these things, but you know what WWE get confused with is they think that India, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, that they're all one thing. You know, these countries are very individual, and I just hope that Vince understands that concept. Because, you know, we certainly do on our podcast, so you'd think that they definitely would as well. You know your audience. They're not all one thing. They have completely different cultures and tastes.
What the chances of him bringing the Iron Sheik in then?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. You know, you could see it, couldn't you? And then all of a sudden, this is Hulk Hogan's return, the real American. But Hulk Hogan would probably get booed. I think Hulk Hogan shouldn't go there. Do not bring Hulk Hogan out in Saudi Arabia. Would be my thing. But yeah, I mean, what a shock that would be if his big return was there. But yeah, I am intrigued to see the responses and you know what the crowd is like here and who they respond well for. Will Romans be cheered like the man they've always wanted him to be cheered? You know, could Saudi Arabia be his market? You never know. Could be the one, couldn't it? But yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm you know, the most thing I'm looking forward to, man, is watching a wrestling show at a reasonable time. You know, it's just nice. I think they're saying about between 4 and 5 p.m. I'm like, that's just about right for me. That gives, because it's going to be a long show, so I don't want it going on sort of too late in the evening, because this will probably run up quite a while. So for me, I'm quite looking forward to watching a live show and not feeling absolutely knackered for it the next day, especially. So that'll be a nice experience for me over here to watch a pay-per-view like that. So should be good. Matt, let me ask you one quick question before we sign off on our podcast here. If this is successful, which, you know, looking at the way it's been built and everything else, I mean, they are really putting everything into this. But again, you know, you've still got to say, you know, it is been... I will say one thing. The Saudi Arabian market, now, someone told me that the network is not available everywhere and that a lot of people will be buying pay-per-view there. So pay-per-view is still very much in the niche. It's also pay-per-view to us as well, believe it or not, Matt. So Sky Box Office are backing that because they must thought, oh, hang on, it's 5 o'clock. That's a brilliant time. We'll try and sell it, you know, 15 quid or whatever they want. Obviously, get the WWE Network, cancel within the 30 days. That's my advice for everybody there. Free advice, and you won't pay a penny. That would be what I would do. But if you do want to pay and watch on Sky Box Office for some unknown reason, then feel free and pay £15. But if my advice would be sign up on the network and cancel before 30 days, and you'll get a free pay-per-view plus a free load of 30 years worth of archive. So that's definitely the way I would go. You can go back and watch WrestleMania if you missed it. Definitely the way to go there. But Matt, let me ask you, if it works out successfully, is this going to become a more regular feature? You know, because I'm thinking the way this is going, like they're putting in so much in this, are the UK going to miss out on WrestleMania altogether? They're just going to think, no, we'll go there. They're paying us loads of money.
I'm kind of not too against it. You know, if they want to do it that way,